pull tab. Bunch of crap metal back here.
Just people's shit.
Yeah, but the problem with, you know, foil and stuff is it comes up with the same as gold.
Density is density. Nobody gives a shit. If they ever do anything here, they're just going to build a house. Nobody's going to use this for a golf course.
Did they put fill in here?
No, not at all.
Really?
They will.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Let's see what this one is. Probably more crap.
That's got to be something weird.
Looks like Hank's been here.
That's a thing for a cable.
Yep. Explains the cable.
Oh. Oh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the end of that.
Yeah.
Well, at least now your thing's working.
Oh, yeah. Interesting pile of rocks.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
Probably more copper. Would be my guess. Nope. It's a penny. Probably stinking looking. Nope. Can't tell what it is. It's a penny. Can't tell if it's a wheatie though. That one aside. Check it later. Alright, got another signal in the 80s. Says it's in the hole. Another penny of some sort, which you can't read. It's just some money. Have to check it later. Alright, getting a really good signal here. It's coming up in 8890. Repeatable. Best signal all day. Let's see what we got. I think there's a metal pot or something. Clad quarter. Bummer. signal, probably another quarter. It's only about 2 feet away from the last one. Yep, looks like 1970 something. 5/4. Right next to that quarter, there's another quarter signal. There it is, another clad quarter. So here's hole 1, hole 2, hole 3, and right here, got another one. Not sure what that is. Piece of junk. Alright, now, so not even 3 inches down. Got a wheat penny. Not bad. Make sure there's nothing else in there. Oh, something's still in the plug. Put the wheat penny over here. Another piece of copper was right next to the wheat penny. Very nice. See where the penny was laying. Scan the hole. Oh, hole's saying there's still something in there. Get back down there and dig next to it. There's the penny right there. 1958. Not bad. See if there's more out here. This one's ringing up in the low 60s. It's probably a bottle cap or pull tab, I mean. It's probably right there. Right on the surface. On to the next. Got a very faint signal here. We're going to dig this one up and see what we got. Oh, could be right there. Oh, it's rock. Okay. Said it was pretty deep, so. Probably another penny. Yep, penny. Yep, and it's a stinking Lincoln. Nothing good. On to the next. Alright, so we're back at the house, going through the finds. A lot of junk, a lot of trash, a lot of clad. But we'll start over here. I haven't cleaned them up yet. It's obviously a modern lock, solid brass. Weighs a good 8 ounces. I mean, this thing is heavy. It says HLMP on the back, and that's an old power company that used to be here. So that's probably in this design on the front. I'd say this is probably from the 70s, just based on how the design was for HLMP. HLMP is no longer around. I don't know what that is. It's definitely looks like a capacitor or some sort. I'm not sure what kind of metal that is. Looks like it's been hit by a mower or something. It was not too far down in the ground, and it's got a screw. It's got some threads. Some BNC connectors or coax connectors that were found by the power cables in the back. At the first location I went to, which happened to be behind my office, there is a ton of this copper stuff. I mean, just a ton of this copper. So, get that cleaned up and throw that in the copper recycling pile. These are my mystery objects here. This actually looks like a bean or some sort of, weird half moon thing. It's very light. But it's got a barb on the back, and I don't know if that's like a... don't even give me a line. I don't know what that is. I have to clean it up and see what it looks like. This here is in the shape of some kind of weird little star. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like it's got a nail hanging out of it, so it probably is like a decorative plant hanger or something like that. And now this is actually pretty heavy, but it came up as copper. But it looks kind of rusted. I don't know, I have to give it a shot. I mean, it does have that green patina on it like copper usually gets when it gets old. So we'll wash that up. It could be, part of a grounding system for the house or something like that. The house was flattened, obviously, as you saw in the dig. I mean, I didn't even go through, but just the backyard, because there was just so much trash from the house line front. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pennies, all Lincolns, I think. Nothing fancy. This is a mystery item here. It rang up like a penny, but it may be a button. I'm not sure. I'll get that cleaned up and show you. And then a bunch of quarters. What was weird is, in this entire time, didn't find a single nickel, didn't find a single dime. Found a bunch of pennies, bunch of quarters. I mean, that's $1.50 in quarters, and of course, I thought one of them was silver when I pulled it, but obviously it wasn't. No silver today. Get them cleaned up. And these are possibly my wheat pennies. I'm not sure on all of them. I know there's at least 2 wheat pennies in there. I'm going to get those cleaned up and get you some pictures. Alright, give me a minute and I'm going to get them cleaned up. Alright, so a quick wash up. Just as I suspected, there is no silvers. These aren't really washed, they've just been rinsed off with water. But those are 5 wheat pennies, so that's pretty cool. Some of the mystery stuff. This came out looking like a lima bean, but it does have a stud on the back, so I think it was probably an earring at one time. This thing is a decorative hanger of some sort. Still not sure what this is. It does have a hole in the back. I'm thinking it's an old button because it's about that weight. Didn't clean this up. That's a piece of copper. So, all in all, it was a pretty decent day. Not bad. I'll add this to my junk clad pile. And still interesting though. No dimes, no nickels, just quarters, pennies, and wheaties. Alright, until next time. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be at the beach, but again, depending on how the wind is, I may or may not make a video. If I do, maybe I'll just cut the sound out and put little subtitles or something. But alright, see you then.